Welcome back to the weekly news roundup. This is the business and the Sillyville editions. These are recorded live Fridays, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Catch the show there if you are interested in catching us live, enjoying the participation. You can also always come back and catch the show later. I do unlist the shows after they are live because I release the edited version, but you're going to go on over to the website, look at the archive for the weekly news roundup, and you can get the direct link over there. All right. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump right on into the business news. The cat is going to say something into the microphone. I'm pretty sure he's down just underneath the microphone, batting his head against the bottom of the mic. All right. So first, Amazon layoffs are going to shut down the camera review site dpreview after 25 years. Oh, there's an update to the article. Let's see what the update says. Updated, regardless of what they plan to do. Okay, I said see that update. So this is the biggest camera review site. Like Amazon, for some reason, at some point in time, bought the review site to keep it going. And now all of a sudden they're laying off their people. And so they're going to close down a big review site. Why not sell the review site? This is a big problem with companies coming in and buying up stuff and then closing things down because it hurts the long-term viability of the economy when all these companies come in and just buy up and take things over. Now, in the update, an archive team is going to be archiving 4 million articles and posts from TP Review, but the site itself will eventually close off of the internet. So you can go over to the web archive to see what's up there, but there will be no more camera reviews after April 10th because of the Amazon layoffs. Of course, the layoffs have to do with the dementia patient in charge. And so you can blame them for all that nonsense for the lack of a really good review site. All right, and next up, Amazon, also in the news because it is going head-to-head with SpaceX in a battle for satellite internet dominance. What does this mean? Well, this means that now two companies are going to be perpetually littering the sky with constant amounts of satellites. So as you start looking up to stargaze, all you're going to see is all these satellites crisscrossing over. You're in the telescope, and you constantly see satellites shooting across as these two companies are fighting for who can have the best overall internet, and now there's going to have massive pollution. Long before the rest of the world says, guys, just stop. You literally have like the two richest guys in the world fighting to fill up the sky. Like, we haven't even left the planet yet, and we are already destroying outer space with our space junk. But in all honesty, maybe if we have another service up there, then there's more competition coming up. With all these different things. But yeah, U.S. Federal Communications Commission approved the final aspects of Project, is it Kuiper, I guess? Amazon's effort to deliver high-speed internet access from space. In May, the company will launch test versions of Kuiper communication satellites in an attempt to take on SpaceX's own venture, Starlink, and tap into the market of perhaps hundreds of millions of prospective internet users. And if they get the power issue resolved in Starlink, I might very well be a customer. But we'll see what happens with that. All right. But with that being said, though, we're going to have the two richest people in the world fighting to fill up the solar system with satellites, and so. Lord help us. We are never going to get to Mars if we have to shoot past all these satellites. We're going to close the ability to fly off of this planet. Every attempt to get out, you're going to be pelted with a satellite. What's going to happen? All right, this is kind of creepy here, but there is a new insertable 3D printer that is going to repair tissue damage from the inside. It will also make incisions and clean up water jets. All right, so you get in here, and the thing's basically a 3D printing machine. You embed it inside. It has organic material. It's going to layer the organic material directly onto the organs or tissues. Unlike other bio printing approaches, this system would only be minimally invasive, perhaps helping to avoid major surgeries or the removal of organs. It sounds like the future, at least in theory, but the research team warns it's still 5 to 7 years away from human testing. It can stay as far out from human testing as conceivable, because I'm just not quite sure I really want the robotic arm going in there and 3D printing on top of my organs. I don't know. That's me. It sounds to me like, at least right now, it sounds like a high rejection rate. But I don't know. Maybe that's the case. So that's very fascinating. 3D printing organs. What do you guys think about that? Let me know. It's one of those Tory ones. I'm kind of on the fence about it. I don't know. And on to our final article. Open Chat Kit is a new ChatGPT clone. So the idea is to have a powerful open source base to create both specialized and general purpose chatbots for various applications. We collaborated with Lion and Autocord to create a training data set, much more than a model release. This is the beginning of an open source project. We're releasing a set of tools and processes for ongoing improvement with community contributions. So, of course, it has 4 key components in instruction: tuned large language model, fine-tuned for chat. We have customized recipes for fine-tuning model to achieve accuracy, extensible retrieval system enabling you to augment bot responses with an API, and moderation model. You can try it out. Hugging face. Sounds odd. Wait, what's this, an alien? Great. But anyway, you can go ahead and try it out yourself. Conversations. Yeah. Okay, I do agree. Let's go ahead and get started. So you can come over here and ask it, who is the... No, I don't know. I don't know if I want the answer to that one. Never ask a question you don't know the answer to, right? What is the best Linux distro for a person new to Linux and likes a Windows layout? Now, I asked it a question similar to this yesterday, and it told me Ubuntu. And I said I don't like this answer simply because, see, Ubuntu. The problem I had with this answer is that Ubuntu does not resemble Windows at all. And so I don't like this answer. So like I did a video this week, in case you missed it, because YouTube is seriously suppressing my channel this week. In case you missed it, we did a video looking at several of these AI chat functions, and all of them are just glorified search engines that give you maybe a slightly prettier looking, easier to read, easier to consume format. But while doing that easier to consume format, what they do is they're simply borrowing from that first page of resources and reducing your ability to look at more information, indicating I really don't think it's a good thing. Basically, all it is a search engine that gives you one response instead of a whole page worth that you can look at yourself. I think that the AI is going to dumb down society. So, the best Linux distro for a person new to Linux and likes Windows output would be Ubuntu. It's easy to use and has a lot of features similar to Windows. See, that is a horrible answer. Not because I don't like Ubuntu. I think Ubuntu is fine. The problem is it has no features that are similar to Windows, except auto-updating and controlling your system. Those are not the features I want from Windows. I want the Windows layout, and I was very specific. I like a Windows layout. They are not giving us anything with Cinnamon, Mate, or XFCE desktop, or even Plasma. All of those are a much better result. So, more work to be done, but just to let you know, I think that a lot of the AI stuff going on is more of a fad than anything else. I think it gives us fewer answers and not more, and we are more inclined as a society to believe what it says and pushes out at first. And it's like, Linux distro, Ubuntu, because Ubuntu, it's like going to Sunday school. The answer to everything in Sunday school is either Jesus or the Bible, okay? It's the same thing. Linux, Ubuntu. Justify that? Ubuntu. Why? Ubuntu. All right, whatever. But anyway, we do have the beginnings. We can't criticize it too bad yet because, hey, it is just starting. So we'll give it a little bit of grace. I did actually give it feedback indicating why I thought that was not a good answer. So I'm not going to do it again, but feel free to do that yourself. With that, though, if you want to help support the channel, we do have a Switch to Linux shop. Shop.switchedtolinux.com. You can get yourself a hat just like this one. You can get yourself coffee cups, t-shirts, hoodies, all sorts of stuff like the hoodie I'm about to put on because it's freezing in here right now. But in fact, I'm going to buy one of these. I think I'm going to buy a new tinfoil hat hoodie because my hoodie is starting, after 4 years, my hoodie is starting to wear out. So I think I might want to pick me up a new one. So you can head on over there yourself, shop.switchedtolinux.com if you want to pick up some Switched to Linux merch. With that, guys, let's head on down to Sillyville. See what Sillyville has in store. First one was not tech related. I had to love it. I don't know if you guys know it. Cadbury Creme Eggs. I love them. They're good. They're tasty. And this guy here, this UK thief admits to stealing thousands of Cadbury Creme Eggs. This is an older article. It is from last month, over a month old, but it was just too good not to do. Prosecutors said Joby Pool, 32, used a stolen semi-truck to tow away a trailer loaded with more than $38,000 of Cadbury Creme Eggs and other chocolate goods. This is right up there on that level of the chicken wing lady out of Chicago. If you remember that one, the lady embezzled, like, was it $1.5 million in chicken wings? Like, what did you do with $1.5 million in chicken wings? Yeah. And so that was the case there. And so, yeah, just beware that's coming out. All right, and next up, for all you guys doing tax time stuff, there is now a new anime dating simulation that is going to do your taxes. So it's a red flag if you're a girl on a date and it asks for your total income in the year and your social security number. But if that girl is you're dating is actually an anime character in a computer simulation that's preparing your taxes, it's like 10 red flags. Enter Tax Haven 3000, the dating sim that does your taxes. I think there might be music on this, so we'll go ahead and turn this down. So basically, you can head on over to Tax Haven 3000, the dating sim that does your taxes, so you get to do your taxes with this very voluptuous pink anime girl. So here you go. You can go on dates. You can talk to your tax girl, and she can do your taxes. Look at this. Prepare your federal taxes for free. This has got to be a Chinese app, a Chinese company that's just harvesting more and more data. It's gotta be. I just cannot think that this is anything else. This is either a really amazing troll. Now, I'll click on this link, but just beware. When I click on this link, the page is super bright red for a minute. Ooh, that's a hard looking red. I thought it was just malware. What's going on? So here you go. Of course, you can agree to the privacy policy, get notified. There we go. Taxhaven3000.com. No, I'm not really quite sure. But here's what it is. 3000 software box instructions. It's got to be a joke. Is this a joke? I don't know. But it is definitely hilarious. So it definitely qualifies for Sillyville. Well, our final story is the most hardcore Amazon delivery package ever. There is literally a whole police force standoff. I mean, this looks like the Uvalde school district here, all right? With the number of police officers standing around doing absolutely nothing. And here's this Amazon delivery guy. He has got to get that package delivered because he is going to get docked if he doesn't. So here he goes.
Hard at work. In the midst of a standoff, he's going to deliver his package. I don't give a fuck. Go Amazon.
Amazon don't play. Police, like, what the hell?
Oh my God. Give us the package.
The police
bro.
officers takes the package from him and it goes to deliver the package for this guy. You gotta say, this guy is dedicated. And,
Amazon is this
with
shit.
the extra time that it took to get to that spot because of the police standoff, this guy's probably still going to get in trouble with Amazon for this. But, there he has it. He has
When you
successfully
serious about
delivered
your
his
work.
package in the middle of a police standoff, passing it off to a police officer to deliver the package for that final mile. So there you go, guys.
Amazon.
There is what the police are there for: to protect, to serve, and to go the last distance for the Amazon delivery guy.
Amazon.
So there we have it. The most dedicated Amazon delivery guy in the world. That guy better have met his goal quota for the day. Well, if you'd like to help support the channel, we do have a Patreon page, patreon.com/TOMM. You can jump on over there. And with that, you can join in. We actually had the video, the collaboration we did with Fresh Vintage. It's already been up there for you guys. Although right after the show today here, I'm going to set it for the premiere tomorrow. I think that might cause it to disappear for you guys until tomorrow morning. So for about 12 hours, but it is on over there. So with that, you can check that out. You can also check out the article for the next tinfoil hat time, which I still have not gotten a chance to edit. I need to sit down and do that thing. Anyway, guys, with that, thanks for watching, and we will see you next time. Thank you for watching this video from Switched to Linux. This channel would not be possible without the backing of the program supporters scrolling on the screen now. You can be a supporter at Patreon at patreon.com/TOMM or at thinklifemedia.com. I also want to thank the open source community who creates such excellent software that makes producing this show possible. Please remember to support your software communities. Thank you, and I hope that you enjoy switching to Linux.